Welcome to Teresina, Brazil, and welcome to our new home. Katja and her family spent months planning the layout to be as wheelchair accessible as possible. Also, the abundance of girl power made the styling perfect. The color palette is earth tones, a sandy brown with a darker brown to accentuate. While the decorations are a typical Brazilian style, the walls are covered by an electric fence for added security. On the north side of the house is a long, wide corridor. It leads to the doorway connecting to the house of Katja's family. Family is always close to help out. The south side of the house is also a long corridor. Notice that they are always kept uncluttered for wheelchair passage. This area is used for washing and keeping household chemicals. And once again, we arrive at the door to the main house. Now, let's enter for a closer look. Everything was made with accessibility in mind. The front doors slide open. This is the living room for entertaining guests. It has a sofa, TV, and a glass table, but is kept clear and open, so our wheelchairs have maximum space to move around. The intercom has a camera, so when visitors arrive, we're able to see who's calling. All interior doors have a small bar attached, so they can be easily closed from the outside by my wife and I. Let's enter the master bedroom. The bed is positioned so that Katja and I can transfer the way we're used to. Me on the right and Katja at the foot of the bed. Bars are strategically placed for optimal leverage. Located by our heads are light switches. All lights or ceiling fan can be controlled from bed. The air conditioner is controlled by remote. On the opposite wall is the computer and television. Again, everything is close to the wall to give space for our wheelchairs. This door leads to the washroom. A full-length mirror is mounted on the wall, and the sliding window is fully accessible. But sadly, my clumsy rhinoceros ways have already broken a window. All outlets in Brazil used to look like the red one, a hybrid of 3 round pins and North American prongs. It was recently passed as a law to only provide the 3-pin style. An adapter must be used for North American cables. Now let's look at the washroom. This is where the most detailed thought has been used to customize to our specific needs. As we enter, we first see a walk-in closet area. On the left is a chest of drawers with space for shoes, toiletries, and clothing. On the right is an area to hang shirts and pants. The high cupboards are out of our reach, so they're only used for long-term storage. These light switches control lights and the ceiling fan, but the one on the right turns on the hot water for the shower. Plenty of solid bars are used to hang wet towels, but are also good to support body weight. The toilet is raised to a convenient height. The flusher is placed for easy access. But I appreciate the bum hose the most. It surprises me that North American culture considers itself to be so advanced, yet we only use toilet paper. A bum hose keeps us so much cleaner and is even more convenient for those with limited movement. The sink and table is cut away, which allows for chairs to pull up close while brushing our teeth or washing. The shower area has been designed based on years of trial and error in adapting other shower areas to our needs. Bars are placed where we need them most. This shower chair was brilliantly designed by Katja's mother and built by a local welder. It has an armrest that folds down while transferring and folds up for showering. A bad transfer will happen when the shower chair slides back, but this bar keeps it in place. It can be lifted when needed. Shower sandals are placed nearby for convenience. Time to return to the common area of the house. The kitchen is also well thought out. The refrigerator is side by side, and again the sink is a cutaway. The items we need most are stored in the cupboards below. The washroom is for guests and is not used by us, so we won't go in there. All appliances are placed low enough for us to use. This eating area was designed to accommodate 2 wheelchairs. Again, the window slides open and is easy for me to access, thanks to my long arms. Most North Americans will never comprehend the heat in Terracina. A fan in the kitchen is a requirement. The only dangerous item in the kitchen is the gas stove. The first time an element is turned on, it explodes with fury. Okay, I exaggerated with special effects, but it does emit gas in a burst. The door on the right is our helper's room, so we won't go in there. But on the left is my office. It's also a studio, and a theater, and a guest room, a social room, a workout room, everything. The sofa in the office is made of 4 simple pieces, 2 boxes and 2 pillows. A long desk has room for 2 computers, 3 monitors, a printer, and all of my audio equipment. And this is my poor Mac, crippled with scoliosis. I've learned to never underestimate the stupidity and paranoia of American airport security. The desk, closet, and shelves were built to my specifications. The speakers are high-end enough to do professional work, but also make movie watching a lot more fun. One shelf in the closet is dedicated to my microphone collection. During the rainy season, power-outs can occur 4 or more times a week. In fact, every Sunday morning the electricity seems to go out. Therefore, no breaks are essential. When the power goes out, the no breaks give me about 1 hour to shut down safely. Shortly before my arrival, these invitations were sent out to friends as an invite to our housewarming party. That evening, Katja's parents' house was set up to receive over 60 people. The entire yard was filled with decorations, balloons, lights, and of course party food. The cake even featured the infamous misspelling of my name, Glean. The guests began arriving at 7 p.m., filling the seats by 8. Most guests stayed until 11, drinking, eating, socializing with friends. Brazilians love any opportunity to get together with family and friends. The guests would take turns going to our house to be introduced. I'm proud to say that I knew nearly every single guest. Some of them I've seen grow from teenagers to adults.
Meu nome é Aline, sou vizinha da Kátia, amiga da família há alguns anos.
Others I've known since they were babies.
Beatriz.
At the end of the evening, the guests received a gift as a thank you for their housewarming present and appearance. The souvenir gift is a key holder for the wall. The next day was spent opening the pile of gifts, which would soon fill our home.